time that we're going to get to see Justin Bergman here at the Ozone Billiards Iowa Shootout. My name is Stephen Wyatt, and I have Mr. Tony Holgate in with me in the booth.
We're still here.
We're still here.
We hadn't gone anywhere.
And Justin's got a tall order because Kieron Hall played the perfect set last night against Dennis Hatch. He did not miss a break or a ball.
No, I did watch that from the arena last night. Dennis Hatch also had a golden break, but it wasn't to be, and Kieron Hall was in phenomenal form.
And if Kieran can keep playing the way he did, Justin Bergman will have to hold serve.
Well, Justin Bergman's had no table time out in the arena yet, so he's going to be a little bit cold.
There you see Kieron Hall with the England flag. Is that correct, Tony? The England flag?
Yes, that is.
Yeah. And it's because he is from England, currently residing in Kansas City. I actually believe he plays in the Ultimate Pool League in Kansas City with an up score of, I want to say, 773. I think that's what we talked about. So he is definitely one of our high-end players.
Well, you just look at him, the way he stands and cues, that is a textbook snooker stance and cue action. So he's obviously come from a snooker background in the UK. And now he's made his way over to the US. Residing in Kansas City.
Yeah, Kieran, incredibly excited at the thought of traveling to our grand finals at the end of this year. Of course, if you don't know anything about that, you should, because he's got a chance to, him and his 8-ball team have a chance to make an astounding amount of money if they were to snap off the grand finals there. You know what that amount is, Tony? $100,000. Huge.
That's a good 2 days at the bar, that is.
Yeah, Kieran's not worried about that right now because he's got his hands full with Justin Bergman. But, and just like that, the perfection of Kieron Hall is gone because he's missed the ball.
Yeah, that's his first ball that he has missed since, well, the start of the tournament. So Justin Bergman, our first glimpse of the great player that he is.
Yeah, it looks like Justin's cleaned up a little bit, got a fresh haircut. He came ready to play, huh?
Justin Bergman's always ready to play.
Looking good in that Jam Up Ultimate Pool USA jacket there. Those jackets are so comfortable.
There's some really nice merchandise out there from Jam Up, I'll tell you that now. And like I said before, the open event shirts, you know, I think it's brilliant the way they do them for every event. So, you know, when we're in Phoenix, the Arizona Open, they're phenomenal. I mean, like I say, if you're nearby, get yourselves up here to watch this if you can, and go into the shop and that, and you get yourself some really good, you know, memorabilia. Here we go, first day with the new lips. Memorabilia from the Iowa Open.
I'm hoping for our next event that we can manage a green jersey. I'm in love with the green that Jam Up sent me for my personal shirts, and I can't wait to see a green event jersey. It's going to be phenomenal.
At the very first event,
That's
which was in Louisiana.
Huh?
I said the very first event was in Louisiana.
Oh,
are you right?
that is not what I. That is not what I heard.
Oh, that's what I said.
That's not what I heard.
Why? What did you hear?
I don't know.
That's you. So it's almost done. You sort of quantum leaped from somewhere else there.
I was so astounded by the scratch on the break by Justin Bergman that I lost my train of thought.
Anyway, Kieron Hall, eager to make up for the error in his opening rack. Nice control. And the winner of this match will make up the final 8 that will be out in the arena this evening.
Yeah,
the winner of this will play Sam Henderson, who we just saw win earlier.
What a final 8 that is as well. If you're just jumping in the bracket for the Ozone Billiards Iowa Shootout, you can find it on our Facebook page, but I'll go ahead and run that down for you. So SVB and George Walters played this morning. Shane takes the win. David Matlock loses out to Kobe Japp. Craig Waddingham is over Joven.
Bustamante won that one.
He did. I took a break that rack. Joe Prince over Amy Beecham. Tom Cousins takes the win. Johnny Archer over Savannah. Sam Henderson in a nail-biter against Eric Charlton. And here we are. This is it. Our final 8 is going to be incredible.
As Kieron Hall deposits the 8 ball. And that is a great break. It's made 3 balls as well, and the split. It looks very nice indeed. Solids look great. And he's very quickly down onto the 6 ball. Kieran likes the solids. I think he's going to keep poor old Justin Bergman in his seat a bit longer.
Yeah, I'd like solids too if they look like that.
Kieron Hall in A1 position. 5 ball now into the side pocket. It's going to bring the cue ball out. 4 into the corner. 8 balls easy. Oh, hello.
This is going to be
we've seen a
tough.
couple of these happen when you think they're perfect and then it's just stopped up.
Yeah, all ball fouls. Watch the 12, the 14, and don't touch the 8 ball with your stick.
Well, we've seen Jovan Bustamante had a few of these, but because he's quite supple, he can get his leg on one leg on the table. He's sort of like, I don't know, he can sort of bend like a gymnast with the way he plays his shots. But I'll tell you what, Kieron Hall's played that really, really well.
Yeah, that was phenomenal.
And in goes the 8, and Kieron Hall, that's 2 in a row. He now edges just in front of Justin Bergman.
Well, and that, not only that, but I think the qualifier is what paid his way in, so he might have the cheapest entry fee out of every player and get the most out of it as far as prize money. Oh, look at this.
But before we get ahead of ourselves, there is a man in the arena that's he's got a lot to say about that. The ever cool, ever steady Justin Bergman.
He probably doesn't have a lot to say because he can be a little quiet, but he can definitely do some talking on the table. I'm surprised here. I'm very surprised here with him taking the stripes. Maybe because of the 8 ball.
Yeah, possibly, and he also knew he could get decent position on this 10 ball in the first shot. So he's in very good shape.
The big thing is here, if he makes a mistake in this run, he's handing the rack to Kieran.
Yeah, but I think the way that Justin thinks that he's not going to make a mistake. I mean, he played that little flick off the 2 ball there with the cue ball. He's on the 13 into the side pocket.
I'm just worried about the 12, 14, and 8 ball. It's not as straightforward as it could be. He's going to have to do a little bit here and there.
I think the 14 might even go past the 12. It'll certainly go into the side pocket once Justin's removed the 9 ball. But it does go into this bottom left-hand corner pocket.
And it looks like he may play the 12 in the left side pocket.
And then you see where he wants to get the cue ball.
It's nice when Justin tells us exactly what he's going to do.
It was just because he's already thinking about where he wants to play the 8, so he's looking for his best position to be on the 12 to get in the right place.
Might have come up a little short.
And that's not where he wanted to finish, because at the 2 positions he parked himself in to check, that wasn't one of them. But is he going to draw it, or is he going to play it with... Oh, I tell you what, this...
I think he's going forward. I think he's going forward and trying
he's going to try and spin it over.
Yeah, which is tough to do for a side pocket shot.
It is a horrible shot. That's really good.
This is why Justin Bergman is Justin Bergman. He shot that ball very well with a lot of control.
It looks a nothing shot, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's a really, really good shot there from Bergman. And he has made it 2-2.
Getting bigger and bigger.
His Ultimate Pool USA events.
Justin opting for the stripes here. Just needs to be a little precise down at the end of the table here with the 13, 14, 15. Those are the balls that he's going to have to get right. And if he can do that, he's definitely a favorite to get out here.
He's helping you again by showing you where he wants to be, Stephen.
Yeah, wants to shoot that 13. Couldn't tell if he was aiming it up for the side or the corner. Looks to me like it goes best in the side.
I'd rather play it in the corner because you can just push the cue ball through as well up for the 10 ball into the side pocket.
Yeah, that's what he just looked at. He's going to play it to the corner and let the cue ball come off the side rail for the 10 ball.
Then you just want to draw back a couple of inches, play the 14 into the bottom corner, and it's a natural angle to run the cue ball round in the 8 in the side pocket.
Might have come up a little short.
I think that's okay. I think you can get enough power in with this draw shot. He can draw it into the 1 ball and it will just pull it. It will push the cue ball and the 1 ball together. And it will come back just enough for the 14 into the corner. Swing round for the 8 ball left hand side pocket.
He's going to change. He's going to change direction.
Purpose.
Yeah.
He heard me. He thought, no, I'm just going to prove you wrong now, Tony. You're talking a load of rubbish.
That's the nice thing about 8 ball is that if you get a little out of line on something, you can change course.
He obviously didn't fancy that draw shot into the 1.
Yeah. I don't like bumping balls, but when you're Justin Bergman, it doesn't matter because Justin Bergman just got out.
Just in front of Kieron Hall. A thunderous break.
And when you leave the majority of the balls on the table at the far end of the table, you know you've hit them well. It's a little messy, depending on which way you want to go. I like the solids here.
He just seems now to be warming up, though. The Iceberg.
Do icebergs warm up? They would melt.
This one, well, I don't know about this one. He doesn't seem to melt any time he's in the ring.
You're right.
He's the one iceberg that doesn't melt. There you go.
Tony didn't have his coffee this morning. Oh, you did. You did have one cup of coffee. You had 3?
Well, I didn't ask for 3, but the lovely lady kept filling my mug up. Probably thought I needed a coffee. That probably the expression on my face this morning at breakfast. But
Maybe the people you were hanging out with told her that.
Well, to be fair, there were the two referees and you, which is not the greatest crew in the world to be hanging around with, but there you go. Sometimes you just don't get the choices.
Justin's having to lean a little bit on this. He wants to take the 7-ball out.
Yeah, not the coolest gang in the world.
Well, you know, you got to work with what you got.
Bergman, prime position now onto this 2-ball.
Yeah, Kieran's got to be feeling a little upset that his last visit to the table he wasn't able to finish out.
Justin leaving the angle on the 1-ball, just going to slide the cue ball up onto the left-hand side of the table, play the 6 into the opposite bottom corner.
Might have rolled a little far, but it shouldn't matter because he can make this ball and he'll have good shape on the 8-ball.
That's absolutely perfect. He can go off the 1 rail or he can go off 2. 8 balls going in the same pocket. Decided to play off the 2. And Justin Bergman is going to put himself 4-2 up as he slots the 8-ball home.
He's going to call his extension here. But he needs it.
He's in a sticky situation here, Kieron Hall.
Okay, I don't mind this. He's played a containing shot.
Had nothing else.
And what this is going to be is this is going to be a time killer. All right, again, no balls have been made. Nothing has been claimed. So we're just tapping balls around to try and keep control of the table.
That suits Justin Bergman. He'll do this for another 12 minutes and 15 seconds. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's not going to be upset about doing it because he's got the lead.
Kieran doesn't have to force the issue just yet. 12 minutes is an acre of time. Well, he's played a loss of turn shot there. Obviously playing a stripe and knocking in a solid, that is loss of turn. Bergman having a look at this combination. Was to get in between the 10 ball and the rail and then play the 10 onto the 12 and try and knock in the 15. He's missed it by a whisker.
Yet, does this 9-ball play the combo to the 15? Because if it does, I think Kieran can make some stuff happen here and maybe steal this rack away.
Well, he's still got to find a pot.
He's going to play the solids instead. Maybe simply because of the 12-ball. The tough part about this is you have to move the 8 to make it makeable. I don't think it goes in the corner. It may go on the side.
What about play lost a turn, play the 7 onto the 8, knock the 15 in? Would you risk it? Put the 8 in front of the 10. The 12's already blocked down there. Very risky, but
he's going to play this combo and try and move everything, and he did. Look at that, but he's well, now he's in a pickle. He could cut this 7 ball to the top right corner. It's super thin, but he could do that.
I think he plays the 4 off the rail and into the 10 and into the side pocket.
He tried to play just the 10 and it didn't go, but he's got this whole block down here. So I don't think he's in a lot of trouble just yet.
I do, because I think Bergman's too good a player. He can play this 9 ball, go straight into those balls down the bottom. He'll either make the 1 ball as well, or he'll clear the other 2 out. He's tried to be a little bit cute there and just flick the ball in and onto the 1.
Yeah, the correct shot is to get this 1 ball out of the pocket, and that's what he's going to do.
He's going to skim off it, knock the 1 ball in, and leave him right behind the 2 stripes.
Yeah, that's a big shot for Justin, because he knows that Kieran's not going to have a good shot on the 7. He's going to have to kick at it, and he's opened up his ball. Even without giving up ball in hand, Justin's now made himself a favorite to win this game.
Absolutely. Well, this rack should be over, and that will be Justin Bergman on the hill. So just these 3 stripes now. The 8 ball for Justin Bergman. And it's been a commanding performance so far from Justin Bergman. Kieran's not had the best of it. Obviously, yesterday was superb. But Justin Bergman's a different animal as well. I think he portrays that in the arena. He sends the waves towards his opponent. He's feared.
He's definitely intimidating. Nobody wants to draw him. If you draw Justin Bergman in the tournament, you're hoping that it's not single elimination.
Well, I don't want him to beat me twice. Once will be enough. As will so many of them.
Yeah, Shane Thompson, Sophia Mass snuck away from a match.
It's a funny old game, the pairs. You know, just the way it's played, and strange things happen out there.
Scotch doubles is the equalizer for every good player, because it's just odd how some things work out in a doubles situation. Easy runouts become misshape, and all kinds of crazy things happen. It's probably my favorite event out of all of them.
The thing with playing Scotch doubles pairs is the communication between the 2 players. That's where the important thing goes, especially if you don't agree with your partner shot, and then you completely have a fallout in the middle of the arena.
Exactly.
That doesn't happen, but it would be funny if it did. Whole new game.
Uh-oh.
But Kieron Hall has not played his best shot there. There's the one before it as well. He left himself not enough angle, and now he's having to kick this back.
I like him to make the kick. He wasn't off by much, but this might be the end of the road for Kieron Hall.
Yep, Justin Bergman can see the finish line ahead of him. He's now plotting his route. He'll probably use his extension now, which he does, just to check the pattern and the way he wants to go round this finish.
Yeah, not going to be the easiest run out he's ever done, but
you don't expect him to miss it, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, not at all. The 3 ball moving to the 6 ball is the most important shot, but he's gave himself an angle.
The thing is, Stephen, let's say if he got into an awkward position up top, he can play safe as well. Where that 10 ball isn't great for Kieran, and if he so wished.
Watch out, shot clock.
Yeah,
Did he get that off?
Yeah, he's okay. He got very close. He's been very close to it twice. Anyway, playing the 3 ball now up into the top corner. Still having a little bit tricky now on the 5. Now then, where's this cue ball going to finish?
He caught that ball a little thick.
He
going
did
into
indeed.
the pocket.
Well, with every shot, that 6 ball is looking more and more awkward. There might be life in this match yet. That is a great, great shot, unless he sticks to the 8.
Oh, no.
He's okay, he's got the 4 ball, but now everything relies on position to the 6 ball, and that is not going to be easy.
Yeah, you don't want to play shape on your problem ball when it's the last ball on the table.
Well, this time he didn't escape the shot clock, and he has committed the ultimate sin of the match clock. So Kieron Hall, ball in hand. Has he hit that hard enough? Oh my goodness!
I think the match has gotten to Kieron Hall a little bit.
Well, well, well. Would you believe the ending to this? Justin Bergman thought he'd thrown the rack away, and then he's just been given it straight back by Kieron Hall, and that's the match.
Kieron Hall having a little laugh about it, but Justin Bergman takes it down and cements his spot in the final 8.